Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're having a great weekend so far. And welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. All right. Honestly, if we compare today's Bitcoin with yesterday's Bitcoin, not much has changed. I expected a little bit more bullish momentum yesterday. Maybe we'll get that today. I don't know. The weekend is usually quite difficult to predict. And if you look at the structure right now, the structure is still completely the same, all right? So the structure right now, as how I would describe it, is very neutral, all right? We're just consolidating here in some sort of a range between 71,200 and I think the bottom of the range is 69,150. But you can also see that right now it seems like the range has kind of tightened, where we are very much consolidating in a very tight range. And apart from that, what makes it even more difficult to kind of give you an estimation or a prediction of what's most likely to happen next, the volume for Bitcoin right now is the lowest it's been in a very long time. I'm not sure how long. I mean, if you look at the last month, this is the lowest volume in the last month. I would suspect that somewhere in February, maybe it was lower, but I'm certainly not sure about that. I mean, if you look at this, yeah, so the 25th of February, it was lower, all right? But then if you look at the price back then, that was right here, all right? So then we were still at 51,000, also consolidating. But obviously Friday there was already no US trading. There's a lot of money in that trading, so then the volume already dropped down. Right now it's Easter, so a lot of people are not trading, etc. It's the weekend. So that happens. But the thing is that what happens if the volume is low is that with less capital, you can make the market move more easily. So that means that I expect volatility. All right. So then we kind of have to think about, well, all right, we are neutral. We are consolidating. We are moving sideways now. What's most likely to happen next? Now, the first thing I'll tell you is keep an eye on those liquidation levels. All right, so if you go to the liquidation heat map on CoinGlass, what you'll see is that there is a ton of liquidity nearby. All right, you can see there's a lot of liquidity right here around 71,000, and then there's even more liquidity right now at 69,200. So expect us to bounce around. All right, something like this. So a big spike up, big spike down. Is definitely not out of the question. I would almost want to say that that's most likely here. So that's what we'll have either way. And ultimately, with something like that, that doesn't really mean anything. Because ultimately what you want to see is some sort of a sustaining breakout. And at this point of time, but I'm very much fluid in this, right? So if I see enough bearish confirmation, I can turn bearish in an instant. But the thing is that right now, if you look at the technicals, and then if you also look at the momentum gain right here and the divergence that we see, I'm more bullish on Bitcoin than bearish. All right. You can also see that we're making higher lows, which is a little bit more clear than the lower highs, which is also not true because we had some sort of a breakout right here, as you can see. And then apart from that, maybe I expect some sort of a sell-off before the halving. But there's still 20 days until the halving, right? So that means that we can at least, oh, that's the wrong chart. That means that at least we can maybe still get a week of bullish momentum before we really have to worry about some sort of a pre-halving sell-off. So I am bullish on Bitcoin, but like I said, wait for that volatility to kick in. Yesterday, there is a lot of liquidity here at 71,000. So like I said, I think it's most likely we'll get there. But from there, a big spike down to be expected. And then ultimately what I expect is that we'll get a bullish breakout above 71,000 and that will start rallying up to 72,500 and 73,000, basically the previous highs. That's what I expect for now. But I will keep you updated on that, of course, if there's anything that changes, etc. For now, though, that's what I think you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.